presidents do have this authority. It sort of stems from the commander-in-chief power, but there's actually a specific law, which is Title 10 of the U.S. Code on Armed Services, which says there can be federal deployment of National Guard forces if there is a rebellion or danger of a rebellion against the authority of the government of the United States. So, of course, this is in the eye of the beholder, but the notion here would be that these protests, which did not seem to be, rebellious in nature or violent, but the idea is that these protests mark a rebellion or danger of a rebellion against the authority of the United States. This is usually in cooperation between local, state, and federal officials. So the last time this happened without a governor asking is 1965, when LBJ, Lyndon Baines Johnson, sent protesters in to Alabama to protect civil rights demonstrators. This was to protect them, not to quell their protests or dissent.
For 760 rounds. It ain't motherfucking big. That's MJ footage in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is.
It seems like a stretch. When I think about the National Guard, I think about the 1992 Los Angeles riots. I think about when President Lyndon Baines Johnson in 1965 sent in the National Guard during the Civil Rights era. I think of it as, really kind of widespread, disorder in the streets, the need to tamp things down. And this seems premature and closer to just using the military to really stop or suppress dissent. The danger number one is that it gives the federal government, sort of more power, more authority versus the state and local authority. We got this compromise at the constitutional founding, dividing power between local and state government and the federal government, right? And the federal government is supposed to have limited and enumerated powers. The other concern would be the chilling effect, which is that maybe people then don't want to go protest peacefully. Maybe people don't want to demonstrate and express themselves and express displeasure, disapproval, right? That's a fundamental cherished American right, which is the right to protest and exercise First Amendment rights. So I think the larger concern would be if he deploys federal troops anytime that people are protesting his policies and people are getting arrested or hurt, then maybe that has a chilling effect and makes people think twice about doing it again in the future. Generally, when we think about the military being turned internally, that's something we associate more with authoritarian regimes and dictatorships. And when you think about our law enforcement, we have domestic law enforcement, which is usually more than capable of handling what's going on domestically. So I think the other concern is the unprecedented nature of it and the other trend lines where President Trump in his second term has been behaving in a more unrestrained, unchecked way than he did his first term. As you may recall, he wanted to deploy federal troops during his first term, but ultimately his advisors often talked him down from it. So I think the real concern here is this is Trump unleashed, this is Trump unrestrained here in his second term.